Shout out Sean Day, right? So they just tried to pass this thing in Congress, our boy Sean Day. The Douglas Mike Day Psychedelic Therapy to Save Lives Act 2023, right? It's a bill they're pushing through Congress, starting in Texas, going up to the Department of Defense, where they're trying to approve a controlled, obviously, and monitored use of psilocybin and psychedelics for people with PTSD. Matt, this will hit home. People like really help guys who were in some shit, like you see your old man, everything else, the way these people did it. So they put this bill through. The guys that put this bill through, by the way, just let me make sure I say this correctly. One happens to be Dan Crenshaw, Lieutenant Commander of SEAL Team 3, Texas Congressman, lost his goddamn eyeball. On his third deployment that everybody knows. Yes. Are you kidding me? Lost his eyeball. So you can complain about how your cell phone doesn't get good reception.
So you can throw
in
burritos in people's faces.
God damn it, right? So you can steal golden toilets. Next guy on this one, the other guy from Texas, happens to be Morgan Luttrell, an absolute animal, a 14-year SEAL veteran. And I don't know, you guys might know his twin brother, Marcus, who was the lone goddamn survivor. The other Texas congressman. Right? Shout out Texas. They got Dan Crenshaw and Morgan Luttrell, a Navy SEAL and a Navy SEAL, as their Republican congressman. We will say to them guys Texas. On the floor, let's go, Texas, right?
If Dallas wasn't in Texas, it'd be the best place ever.
To hold the highest regard, those two absolute legends. Next one, this guy, Lieutenant General. That's a 3-star, by the way. So if you don't understand, a 4-star is you run everything. To have 3-star, a Lieutenant General of the Marines. This old head, Jack Bergman, 40-year career as a Marine, is also a Texas congressman, or no, he's a Michigan congressman who flew helicopters in Vietnam like a maniac, and also all through Korea, right? Dude's a legend, shot everywhere. This bull's another legend, but they're, obviously it just got put into as a bill when it just got introduced. I think it was yesterday. But when they introduce it, if this comes out Friday, it was midweek of this week, whatever. They introduced it. Now it has to, obviously, it goes to the House. They're going to vote on it. If it passes the House, it goes to the Senate. If the Senate passes it, it goes to the President. If the President passes it, it goes to law. If at any point it gets vetoed, it goes back to the next stage. Then you need a 3/4 vote to like override the veto from the one in front. You know how fucking Congress works. Now I sound like I'm a dork. But so this bill just got introduced in Sean's brother's name, which is so fucking sick. And, for all of us to hear that. And I saw it today. I was so jacked to see it. Sent a message to Sean, and hopefully this gets passed. That'd be dope, because they've had great results with like some of the psychedelic stuff, which has had the just like the what do they call it? The reefer mania. The way they vilified holistic drugs such as like, mushrooms and psilocybin and marijuana, but they'll pump Oxycontin and mood enhancers
Butrin and all that.
All this wild shit down your throat.
We don't even have enough time to list everything. You know what I mean?
Right. And you see things like one of the things, the big thing with like Morgan, he had some PTSD. He treated it with psychedelic experiences and also Ibogaine, right? And Ibogaine, again, you can listen to Pfizer and Merck and all these million. Ibogaine came from guys in the jungle that were there for what some people think 10,000 plus years. Because you just don't take Ibogaine and like create the soup. You have to mix it with another thing. You have to like warm it up. For them to figure out with all the plants and everything, this is a holistic thing that's happened forever. That like helps to like reset the brain.
Ayahuasca?
No. There's ayahuasca. Ayahuasca and Ibogaine are different, but they're very similar with like their properties. Both considered in like the psychedelic field of stuff. All have like different hallucinations. I forget. It's like I forget. Now I'm gonna sound terrible, but they're very similar. And the other one is DMT, which I think is the Mexa for I don't know. But all that stuff. Things like this that don't have addiction rates, don't have constant use things, things that Big Pharma would never use because I only have to use it once or twice, then we're okay. Or if
they don't have fentanyl in it, for Christ's sake.
Nope.
I keep saying the wrong name, but ayahuasca, I think they say like ayahuasca. They'll like send people there who like are addicts, then they'll take it and like they have success, like people like don't have the cravings they had
we
went over there.
Yeah, we had a guy on the show who was a Marine.
A shaman.
He was
well, not a shaman, but whenever in the...
He was a Marine in Afghanistan and everything like that. Had a pretty rough experience. Came back, and dude, when he first came back, he was legit like Cobra, like GI Joe, like straight off, like straight
dialed in,
like special forces guy to a T. Like you would see him, you'd be like, that guy is whatever. Dude, he started experiencing with ayahuasca and things like that, and he has a shaman, and it completely changed his life. He's a totally different person now, and he's living his, he's never been happier. He's living his best life, and he's never been healthier mentally or physically. So, dude, I'm a big proponent.
So many people talk about it.
Plus, dude, what's the harm in trying? Like, these guys are all they're miserable. These guys. There's no harm in trying. It's in getting this going and working with the psilocybin. The downside of the psilocybin is it's next to nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a habit forming. It's not detrimental to your physical health, right? If any, it's really, really, and it's kind of cost effective in a way if you're going to test, so I mean, I'm totally for this. Anything to help the troops. We completely support the troops on this show, and I love that Mike Day's getting his day in the sun because he deserves it. And
just a small sidebar for anyone that's listening. Ayahuasca is the craziest of all of them because you throw up violently for 45 minutes after they give you the tea. Then you hallucinate like you can't imagine for 10 hours.
Damn.
So it's there's DMT, which is a little bit, you hit the thing and you hover, but that's only a couple. It's almost like nitrous. It's gone in 2-3 minutes.
Dude, but I do the 10 hours, man.
Ayahuasca, but the beginning of it's the wild part. If you ever YouTube it and see the ceremonies, the real ones, you went to a shaman, you're down in Peru. These bulls lay on the floor and are convulsing, vomiting and whatnot in the beginning because it's not good. It's what you get out of it is insanely incredible.
Nice, good stuff.
Changed humans.
Love it. Good stuff. Let's keep it moving.
Shout out Sean Day.
Shout out Sean Mike Day. RIP Mike Day.